Before we kick this thing off, Seth, can you give us the results of who won last week's Christmas toy draft? I got it right here, Seth. So Team A won with 36.3 votes. That was Phil with Xbox.
Yes, let's go.
Razor scooter and football jersey. Second place was Jordan with 28.8%. And he had Ray Lewis or Madden football, sports cards / Pokemon cards, basketball hoop. Team D in third with 21%, and I had Nintendo 64, Omega Yo-Yo, laser tag. Seth in last with 13% with Legos, airsoft, and cleats. Seth, I think the cleats cost you the win because a lot of people were saying that they wanted to vote for you, but they didn't understand the cleats.
Yeah, I would definitely agree because I would have to say I'm now looking back and like hearing people, it's definitely not a toy. I would say it's just probably something I ended up picking because I thought I tried to think of something that I usually got every Christmas that I liked. And so that was probably just the one I ended up choosing. I probably should have chose a bike and then I probably would have won.
Oh yeah, bike is.
But then I was like, I'm not going to pick a bike. Like
I can't believe none of us
Probably
said a bike.
every kid
I
gets,
thought about it. If I had done bike instead of yo-yo, I think I maybe would have sealed it.
Yeah. I'm 2-0 in the last 2 weeks.
Ever since I forfeited my first pick to you, you're 2-0.
Yeah.
So, Phil, you're going to go first. I think we're going to have Seth go last. Seth, you good with that?
I did get
You
last,
lost.
so I will
Okay.
go last.
Okay.
So we're gonna go clock.
Let's go clock. Phil, what are you going to take here? You got the 101. You got a Christmas movie. You going Hallmark. You going Polar Express. What are you doing here, Phil?
That's a really good question because it's like the spectrum of movies. It's such a broad range. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
There's so much there. And, there's so much that it comes in terms of like enjoyment, especially around the holidays. Like, are you feeling like a good laugh? Are you feeling like a good cry? Like, are you looking to get kind of warm and cozy around the Christmas tree, the fire, whatever it may be? I think that I have to go comedy, and then I have to go with Christmas Vacation.
I think that's a solid pick. That's what I was going to take if you didn't take it. I had a feeling it would not come back to me.
Yeah, Christmas Vacation. That is, it's a classic. I think I saw it when I was young. I wouldn't recommend everyone watching it just for what it's worth. I would definitely wouldn't recommend.
You don't have to go into the parts of why people under the age of 12 shouldn't watch it.
Yeah. But definitely a good one.
Some classic lines.
We were potentially thinking about doing like holiday dads, like your favorite holiday dads. And Clark Griswold stands out.
He's up there.
He takes his family to go cut down a tree.
Yes. And
he wants to build them a swimming pool. He's accepting of all types of family. He has his cousin coming over who he's like not great friends with.
And we all have the family member that shows up uninvited and you just got to deal with them.
And he's mostly kind to him. You know what I'm saying?
I think so for the most part. Buys the kids presents, tells them that Santa was spotted.
Yeah.
Serious Clark? He's got and
he's like, dude, are you serious?
I just have a dream, of like anytime my brother-in-law comes over, I'm like, man, if this guy stays the night, there's probably gonna be an RV parked in my front yard and he's to be, emptying his sewer out into the street. But no, Christmas Vacation, and then there's some classic one-liners in there, like the lady, when they ask her to say grace, the cat in the bag.
Squirrel.
The squirrel, yeah.
Squirrel going crazy.
The eggnog cups. I need to get one of those.
When he holds his boss hostage.
Chili of the Month Club. No, Christmas Vacation, it's up there. It's one of my favorites. I have not watched it this year, but I will watch it soon. So I'm here with the number 2 pick, and I'm going to go with Home Alone. I think that's a classic.
Yep.
It's kind of, as a kid, when you're watching Home Alone, you're kind of like,
envious.
Yeah, I could do this.
Yeah.
Like if I got left at home alone, I could survive, But and speaking about how we almost had that holiday dad draft, Phil, the McAllister parents are awful.
They're pretty bad.
They left him twice.
Who do you blame more, the mom or dad, or equal?
You have to blame Kevin McAllister partially because
for being kind of a rude kid.
Yeah, he's
like
being kind of
punk.
rude. And then, but Buzz was a jerk too. Like if I met Buzz in real life, I might punch him in the face. Like he was so mean to Kevin. Buzz, your girlfriend. Woof. But yeah, no, Like, I think I blame them both equally, and who has all those people over to their house?
And also that family's balling.
They're balling.
House is massive.
There was a contest last year that you could win. It was like a raffle to stay the night in that house, like for a couple nights, like vacation.
Yeah, I'm assuming a lot, but the house is unreal. And then he bought everyone tickets to go to Hawaii, or where'd they go? Where was it? Europe,
France.
Was it
Hawaii?
No, but on the first one,
It's France.
okay, yeah, the second one they go to Europe, I think.
It's New York.
It's New.
No, it's sorry. It's Florida.
He gets stuck.
They go
in
to
New York.
Florida.
Hey,
He goes to New
2
York.
is a banger also. Like, I love 2.
Yeah.
Home Alone 2. But yeah, Home Alone 1, you got Kevin McAllister. That's my, and Jordan actually has not seen that movie,
I have not seen Home Alone.
You haven't.
but you've
No.
lived it.
No.
Okay. Jordan, you're up here with the number 3 pick.
I'm going to take, I told these guys pre-show how I don't like comedies, but I'm going to go with, actually, this one I do like. I'm just going to go with Elf.
That's a good one.
That's a good one.
Can't
That's-
beat
Like,
Elf.
I like Will Ferrell. He's one of the few kind of like mostly funny actors I do like, and that's a pretty good one. But there's a little bit of storyline to it, a little bit of plot to it. So
No, Elf is really good. These toilets are ginormous. Santa. You don't know Santa.
when he eats everything with sugar or chocolate,
like
or
the syrup on the spaghetti.
Yeah,
Like, Phil,
yeah.
have you tried that? I could see you doing
We
that.
actually were. I was at an event tonight where they had they made 2 people race with like basically all of the fixings that the person in Elf had with the spaghetti. I couldn't stomach that. I would not be able to do it. The only good thing on there was the Pop-Tarts,
But
which I'm for 100%.
The thing is, though,
Oh,
is
I need a Pop-Tart right
Yeah.
now.
the noodles, though, like, they really don't taste like anything. So, like, I can't see it being that bad.
It's another starch for sure, but it's
Yes.
just like
that goes straight to my thighs for what it's worth.
it's TMI.
I'm not a and that's a decent movie. I would say I don't love Elf.
Oh, I
don't
love
hate
Elf.
Elf.
I
I'm just
absolutely
kind of middle.
love Elf.
Jordan, I'm actually surprised that you like Elf.
It's just, I don't know. I like Will Ferrell. He's one of the few like comedy actors I like, and it's pretty like, I think there's just enough like storyline, dialogue to it, and meaning to it for me to like it, and it's pretty. I think it's pretty fun.
Do you like Zooey Deschanel? She's the female lead.
Yeah, she's not bad either. Yeah.
Yeah, she's okay. She's over the top a little bit.
How do you
I
not
think.
like that movie? Like a Christmas Gram, I want one. Like, there's some just absolute classic lines in it. I've seen it so much.
I don't know. I maybe it's just because I haven't seen it in a little while. But yeah, it's. I guess it's fine.
It definitely is the best Christmas movie
I've probably
made since
watched
like the year 2000.
I probably watched that movie, like Christmas movie, the most in like the last 5 years, just because like it's a
Elf.
pretty
Yeah. Do you have do you have any family traditions for movies that you watch? I'm asking anyone in this room.
I like to watch Christmas Vacation every year. Elf's on the list. Elf is probably the one Christmas movie I've watched not in Christmas season the most.
Interesting.
That's
which is
pretty weird.
It
That
is
is
weird.
weird. Very weird.
Yeah, I definitely watch those two. I don't want to say more because I don't want to like give away my draft, Phil. Like, I
Sure.
feel like you're trying to, it's a good strategy.
I just
though.
didn't know if there was anything that you guys watched, regularly for.
Yeah, I'm assuming everything drafted in this will be pretty regularly.
I mean, I haven't seen Family Vacation since I was probably 21, 22.
Well, that's not Christmas though, is it? I think that's just a vacation.
Christmas Vacation is what I said.
Oh, I thought you said family vacation. I think there's a vacation.
There is.
there's a year
Yeah.
vacation.
Yeah.
Seth, what are you going to take here? Are you going to take Bad Santa? What are you thinking? Seth looks
No.
like a Bad Santa guy.
That movie is funny, but I'm.
I told you, Phil. I told you. Phil acted surprised.
I'm gonna take the Grinch.
You're taking the Grinch.
The
Oh,
Grinch.
that's a good one, Seth. Dang
Yep.
it.
Can't go wrong with
I
that.
did.
can't get
There
into
are
the
two
Grinch
different
hype.
Grinches. Like there's obviously the original animation, then there's the Jim Carrey, and then there's also the more recent one, like the Dr. Seuss's animation one, which I just watched a couple hours ago, which is pretty funny. But
Was
I think
I might
The
watch that
animation,
one.
the which one? The most recent one with Pharrell Williams?
yes.
Wait, there's a new Grinch.
There's a recent one. I think it's from like 3 years ago. But
Yeah.
I'm gonna take the Jim Carrey one.
Live action.
Jim Carrey one's obviously hilarious. Like that one part where he's like deciding on what he wants to wear, and he's like, "Nope, don't want that."
That's
like,
the only acceptable Grinch. That one.
How's the new one? Like,
The-
did my
I think
daughter
the new
watch
one-
it?
I
Did my
think the
daughter
new one-
watch
I
it?
think the new one's hilarious. Yeah,
but
I think it's
all
not-
animated,
not bad.
right? It's
yeah,
animated.
it's animated, but it's
You
hilarious.
lose me at animated.
No, but here's the thing, though, Jordan. When you look at the Grinch, like it's like originally it was animated, like the Jim Carrey one.
Yeah, but those are like that's like childhood like
And for what it-
memories, so it's
Nostalgia.
like
And if-
nostalgia.
And I'm looking at Rotten Tomatoes here. For what it's worth, I mean, I don't think a lot of people listen to critics anyways, but the animated one has a lot better like critic reviews compared to the Jim Carrey one. And overall, I think reviews too, but
What about Scrooge? Has anyone seen that with Bill Murray? I love Bill Murray. I have not watched that.
I have. I've not watched it. I know the movie. I mean, I know the. I know Scrooge as a. Yeah, I know the premise of Scrooge. Rather is what I'm saying here.
Scrooge is like the guy in like the it's a play, right?
Yeah, I think it's based off of a play.
It's like the ghost bee of Christmas.
Past.
Like
Past,
it's basically.
present, and-
It's like it's kind of one of those things where it's like, hey, you should really. Value the people in your life.
Christmas Carol. It's the play Christmas
they don't know
Carol.
the people I have in my life, though.
They don't know the people that you have in your life, and frankly, don't tell us what to do. You know what I'm saying? A little bit.
Absolutely.
Like, let us live our own lives and have our own wins and losses and learn our own lessons. That's basically what I'm saying here.
All right. Phil, what are you going to go with here? You're up. Second round. You going with Muppets Christmas Carol?
You start
or what are you
to
thinking?
no, you really start to outside of this top four. I think it starts to decline in terms of like
Might have been
overall.
an easy top four, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
it's a
think
very-
those top four were slam dunks.
It's a very easy top four, and then it gets really difficult because you're like, all right, am I going to dip into the Hallmark well? Candace Cameron Bure. I think that's how you pronounce your last name. She's a pretty.
I have not watched a Hallmark Christmas movie in a while. Like that was kind of like
She's a regular in a lot of those ones.
I don't know who it is, but I'm sure you're right. Like,
She's the girl from what's that one for the not Married with Family. I don't even know what I'm talking about here. Anyhow, she was a pretty well-known actress, excuse me. And she is in a lot of those Hallmark movies. Anyhow,
Nightmare Before Christmas.
Nightmare.
Trent, like, why do you throw things out there? Like, it's like
I've never seen that. I feel like that's a weird.
you've
movie.
never seen Nightmare
No.
Before
I
Christmas?
also haven't.
Wow.
All right, I'm gonna go with
I honestly only say names that I don't think anyone's gonna say.
I'm gonna go with Jingle All the Way.
That's a good one, and I
don't know that
I
one.
really like that
Arnold
one.
Schwarzenegger's trying to. He ends up. Yeah, it's a good one.
He isn't a great dad, but he figures it out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're my best customer.
Yeah, and I think the guy's name is Sinbad, who's also in the
He's
film.
great.
Oh,
in
yeah,
that.
I've
He's
seen this
great
one.
in that.
I saw him outside of an REI. He is a tall guy.
Really?
Yeah, he's really tall. I lived in Burbank for a little while. I don't know if you guys knew that. I lived in Burbank
No,
for a
I had
little
no
while.
idea.
And anyway,
Producer Seth has fallen asleep on the.
so I lived in Burbank for a little while, and I was with my daughter at REI. I also spent a good deal of time outdoors, so down jackets, things like that. Anyhow,
else I didn't
Trent, what's your pick?
I always wanted a Turbo Man.
look it up. Sinbad is like 6'5".
I don't care about how tall
6'6".
Sinbad is. Okay,
He's a tall guy.
I believe you.
Anyhow, I saw him in real life.
Okay.
Good
At
for you.
REI.
Did
At
anyone
REI
else
in
not want
In Burbank?
Did anyone else not
By
want a
the
Turbo
airport.
Man? Did you not want a Turbo Man?
No, I just thought that movie was cool.
No one likes you, Booster. You'd be the booster of that set, though, just for what it's worth.
I just remember liking that movie. I like I said, I don't even know that reference, Trent. It's
so
people are
good.
probably like, Phil, you should get mad at Trent for saying that to you, but I can't even remember what that person is or what they do. But like he gets in that fight, like it's just and Arnold is just a good Arnold in a comedy is just it's comedy in itself. You get what I'm saying a little
Yeah.
bit?
He says you're my number one customer to like everybody on the phone when he talks to him, and his wife calls him and he hangs up the phone saying, "You're my number one customer." Did anyone ever see Fat Man by Mel Gibson last year with them hunting down Santa Claus? I
No.
wanted to watch it.
No.
I never saw it.
Definitely not.
Seth, did you see it? You're the edgy guy. Here.
I haven't.
Santa Paws.
Santa Paws. Is that
It's like
Paw
a
Patrol?
puppy Christmas movie, apparently.
Man, here with the second pick, I really want to win this draft. I am going to go with Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, the 1964 version.
Man, I was going to take that one.
It's a classic.
TV classic. You know, I was watching it the other night. It's good. Like the Abominable Snowman.
Yeah.
What's the guy's name?
You watched it last night?
A couple nights ago. I watched it. What's the?
Well, your daughter's at the age where that's entertaining for her.
Yeah. What's the guy's name that the silver miner or whatever?
Oh yeah.
Say it again. What was the question that you asked? I was looking for Christmas movies.
I'm gonna look it up.
Which we have fans who also don't like hearing that we're looking at lists for these, which I feel like is kind of not fair.
It's research, reference points.
Research, reference points, and also this draft in particular is pretty tough.
Well, it's tough for me and you. Trent watches Christmas movies every day,
Would
probably
we
like 3
consider
hours.
Frozen?
Hermie on Rudolph. I don't think Frozen is. Hermie
Frozen
on
2?
Maybe Hermie.
No.
You know, the little dentist. He was good. Yukon Cornelius. He had double pistols. You know, he helps Rudolph the whole time. Self-proclaimed greatest prospector in the world in search of gold and silver. Remember the silver and gold song?
Yep.
Did you kind of relate, Jordan, with the Misfit Toys?
I don't even remember.
I don't even know like what to say to that.
Fight him, Jordan. Throw something at him.
Hey, Yukon Cornelius. Oh, all right. So I'm going Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer right there, second round. I feel like that is good. I feel like that's a solid pick in the second.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with
Nostalgic.
I'm gonna go with the Santa Claus with Tim Allen.
Okay.
I almost took that right there.
Yeah, that's a good one. Like that's an old. That was like right. I feel like that was in the '90s. So kind of when I was a little kid, and that was when I think we had on VHS that we would watch in the Christmas time. And
Really good
Yeah,
hot chocolate it looked like in that movie.
yeah, it's a good one though. I think it's a pretty good one.
Seth, you seen the Santa Claus?
I have. I'm going to pick a better movie with better hot chocolate, The Polar Express.
Ooh, I was thought maybe that coming to
Sing
me
the
in the
hot
third
chocolate
round.
song for us, Seth.
Will Chronicles of Narnia count as a Christmas
like it.
movie?
I don't know what just happened right now.
No, Chronicles of Narnia. Is it?
They celebrate Christmas in it. Remember, it's like
I could
it's
go for some
always
Turkish
winter,
delight
but
right
never
now.
Christmas, and then it becomes Christmas.
That's true. It's always that's true.
I feel like that's a.
You know what? That's actually kind of good. But The Polar Express, that came out in 2004, so I was about 5 or 6 years old.
I saw that in
So-
theaters. That's good.
So
Yeah, I
like
saw it
that
in
movie,
theaters, too.
I grew up like I remember being a little kid. That was a new movie. I don't think we went and saw it in the theaters, but I remember getting it on DVD like the next year, and we always watched it every year.
Isn't Tom Hanks like the character of like 8 people on that movie?
I'm not sure.
I'm pretty sure he's like that.
I've never seen that movie. Just for
Oh,
what it's worth.
Really?
Your kids would like it.
He is the main
Kids
actor.
would like it. Yeah. But I think that Tom Hanks he's a couple characters in that movie. So it's like one of his he's the conductor. I think he's Santa. And I also think he is I don't know, maybe I'm just totally wrong. But yeah, Phil, you probably wouldn't hear the bells ring in that movie if I'm being totally honest. You might just
What happens?
They got to ring the bell, and if you can't hear the bell, that means you don't believe in Santa.
Oh man,
So that'd be bad. So you
that
wanna
would
make sure-
not be good.
It would not be good. So Phil, you are up. Last pick. What are you thinking here?
I think I'm going to go with an overly silly one, and I'm probably going to get judged for this. Not great ratings really anywhere, but I'm going to go with Christmas with the Cranks.
Christmas with the Cranks.
Another
I don't
Tim
know what-
Allen,
I don't know
another
what that
Tim Allen
is.
movie. He wants to go on an island vacation, and then his daughter decides to come home last minute, and so then they're just trying to like
Scramble for a party.
scramble for like a Christmas get together with his child.
No, that's not like.
And it's good. It has what's her name? Jamie Lee Curtis is in it. Tim
Okay.
Allen, Jamie Lee Curtis, kind of an all-star staff, I guess you could, or cast, I guess you could say. So I think it's a pretty good one. I can't remember. It came out in 2004, PG rated. So fun for the family. Just a good one overall. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like a slipping on things type deal. Little slapstick type humor. But he embraces family at the end of the day. That's the major overarching message.
That's a good message there.
Yeah, I'm a family guy.
Yeah. So my last pick here, and I feel like there's a little bit of my list.
This one's tough, isn't it?
My list is all over the place. I got Home Alone and Rudolph, and I think
And Narnia potentially.
no, I'm leaning Die Hard.
No, we're not having this conversation.
Die Hard is more of a Christmas movie than what's it called?
Die Hard is a Christmas movie for what
Adventures.
it's worth.
No,
Yeah.
you're
New
not,
York
it's
cop
not.
John McClane heads to LA to see his wife and winds up attending the Christmas office party. Does that sound like a Christmas movie? Can I not take Die Hard? I feel like Die Hard is a Christmas movie.
Okay, fine, take it.
Yippee-ki-yay.
I don't, Jordan. Wouldn't you disagree that it is? Like, we need to pick something.
I've never actually seen Die
You-
Hard.
you
So,
really-
my
Nor-
God.
I haven't either.
Jordan.
I haven't either. I'm just
you
disagreeing.
need to
'cause
watch it.
You wouldn't cry, Jordan, so don't watch it.
Yeah, yippee-ki-yay. I love Die Hard. They're all
So
good.
what is it? Is it alien related or
No, he's
I have never seen it.
he's a cop from New York.
Yeah, I heard that part.
He heads
moves
to LA. No, he goes to LA for a trip
Correct.
to see his wife and daughter.
Correct.
I think they're,
Like on rocky relationship.
Grounds.
I mean, he's living in New York and they're in LA.
He has to go to the Christmas party, pick something up. Ends up the Christmas party gets held up by hostage. They're all hostages.
Doesn't get held up by hostages.
Well, yeah, they
it
become
gets held up
they become
yeah.
hostages, terrorists. There's a cop that helps him along the way. The cops, so he's a cop in there with no guns, and he has to, his feet get bloody. Like, yeah, it's a thriller, right, Seth?
It's a good movie.
It's really good,
And it's made in the
I might
90s,
watch it
right?
when I come home.
yeah. No, I'm gonna probably watch it this week. It's up there as one of my favorite Christmas movies. Die Hard,
All right.
1998. I highly recommend you watching that, Phil. I think you'll really like it.
I got some spare time coming up here.
Yeah, Die Hard. All right, Jordan. what do you got?
Yeah, let's hear Jordan.
Oh man, I'm
It's a
gonna
Wonderful
go
Life.
with
Deck the halls.
White Christmas.
a classic from when we were a little kid, kind of along with
The Year Without Santa Claus.
the what?
That's just another old one. The Year Without Christmas Without Santa Claus.
I'm gonna go with Frosty the Snowman.
Okay.
Oh, that's a good one. I
It's
watched that
from
last
the,
night.
from the '60s, dude. What do you just? Trent watches a Christmas movie every
In
night.
December, I like to watch Christmas movies. Outside of that, I don't really watch them.
It's
you
just,
just
like
said you watched Elf a lot.
Elf is the exception.
Okay.
Elf
is
the
it just
exception.
like stuff on TV or?
When you have kids, you kind of get tired of watching like Mickey Mouse Club, so you kind of try to look for like other cartoons you can kind of watch to pass the time sometimes. And I do I enjoy Christmas movies. Like there's not a lot I don't like.
Is
Have you
there like
watched
a-
The Star with your children? It's a
I
pretty
haven't
good
seen
one.
that one. I heard it was good.
Yeah, it's good. I like it.
Is Netflix or any? They have like a Christmas movie section on there, like
They do.
promoting it right
I
now.
know Trent doesn't have-
I don't have Netflix. I
but
watched
they-
Spirited the
or
other night.
Hulu or anything like
Spirited?
Apple.
It's Apple. It's pretty.
Yeah,
good.
was that one good?
It was pretty good. Yeah.
I don't know.
I'll
if
have to watch that.
No, they
Will
on
Ferrell.
most streaming networks, you're gonna get a section for.
Maybe I'll try to watch one a week or something like that.
Is Spirited with Ryan Reynolds and Will Ferrell?
Yeah. It wasn't bad. It was pretty
brand
good.
new.
It's kind of like along the Scrooge lines, like it's a remake, kind of that, like a spin off.
And
of
who's
Scrooge.
more Scrooge, Reynolds or Ferrell?
I would say Reynolds. I'd say Reynolds is more.
He's kind of got that character going for him. He's pretty funny.
Yeah. So Seth, to wrap up this draft, what do you got here?
Oh man. Well, Jordan took my last one. I think I actually, since Jordan
Just
did
throw
take,
Bad Santa out there, man.
no, I don't want to lose. I actually want to win. But since Jordan, I actually was thinking about taking Die Hard, so that one got taken. Then I was gonna take Frosty. 'cause-
Gremlins.
No, I've never seen that movie, and I'm never going to. I'm going to take Santa Claus 2 with Tim Allen. I actually think Santa Claus 2 is better than the original Santa Claus.
Some
with
people
Tim
say
Allen.
that.
Ooh.
Yeah,
I actually
yeah.
like that one better, to be honest. So I'm going to take that one, and hopefully that gives me the edge over Jordan if other people like that
Seth
one more.
does have a solid list here with The Grinch, Polar Express, and Santa Claus 2.
There's just so many solid Christmas movies.
No one
so
said the
it's like-
Nutcracker. Is that a movie?
That is a
I know that's more of a play, obviously.
Play.
Yeah, it's a movie.
I think they had a movie. They produced a movie
yeah,
with
it's
it.
like I don't know, like
The one that I almost went with instead of Frosty the Snowman was Little Drummer Boy. You guys ever watch that one?
yeah, because you said that as your Christmas song draft. I'm surprised
I
you
did.
did.
No.
I
Oh,
did.
Phil did.
No, but like that movie, it was
movie's
always
good.
like it was the three. It was like when I was little kids, it was like Frosty the Snowman, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, and Little Drummer Boy. Those are like the three old.
How did we not do A Christmas Story?
A Christmas Story.
I don't know. what
You'll
that
shoot
is.
your eye out.
Oh yeah, no, I know.
Yeah, that one was on there. I enjoyed the other movies
I
more.
can't get into A Christmas Story.
You never liked it?
I don't know if it's because it's in black and white or what, but like
It's not in black and white.
It's not.
oh, it's not. Maybe I'm getting it confused with Miracle on 34th Street.
I think
You're getting
that's
confused
yeah.
with
yeah. No, Christmas Story. You shoot your eye out. BB gun.
What's the Christmas movie where the people compete in like for their houses? The lights, like who can have the best lights?
Oh, I watched a show on Apple that was similar like that last year.
You guys know what movie I'm talking about or no?
I
Are you
don't.
talking about like it's a real life movie?
yeah,
or
yeah,
it's,
real life.
I'm
Are you
surprised.
sure it's a movie or a show?
I'm surprised Phil didn't say Mickey's Once Upon a Christmas. That's also a classic.
I can't believe we didn't say Christmas Story. I think
I've
people are
actually
gonna
watched
People will be
Mickey Once
upset.
Upon the Christmas multiple times
Yeah.
so far.
It is that one is
it is Deck the
Scrooge
Halls
too, isn't it?
It's Deck the Halls.
I think I watched that last
you guys
year,
seen
Jordan.
Deck the Halls?
It's like a documentary, right?
No. It's Deck the Halls with this one right here, Trent.
I haven't seen.
You
that.
haven't seen that one? That's a good one too.
Oh, with Frank or Danny DeVito.
We
Yes,
definitely.
Danny DeVito.
We will definitely get hate for not having Christmas Story.
Probably Miracle on 34th Street too.
Miracle on
Miracle-
34th Street.
Is
I
the
think
Mickey
Deck the
one?
Halls
Don't
is
they
a
have
good one.
Scrooge? Isn't it like various shows or
It's
various
like
stories?
4 different stories.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I think Scrooge is one of them.
What else? Yeah. I don't,
I think that's kind of it. Like the Christmas selection.
There's
is,
a lot of like Christmas
they don't make new
Adjacent?
ones anymore.
no like chick flicks. So like there's like a lot of those ones out there that some people like maybe not our our fan base will like.
I wish you
like,
would have just
but-
drafted from your heart,
Jordan's
Jordan.
base.
I wish you would.
No. I did, but like I'm just saying like Love Actually is pretty popular and like there's a lot of other ones.
Love
too.
Actually. Can
Yeah.
you describe the plot for me on that one?
I don't know if I've seen it.
There's
in a while.
actual love.
Yeah. Love around Christmas
I'm
time.
afraid that Seth, like on YouTube's gonna like put some mistletoe above our heads or something. You know, like just a interesting thing here, having him back there as a producer.
I think Frozen 2 could potentially be thought of. Narnia for sure. I'm trying to think of anything else. that
Surprised
would
Phil
be-
didn't try to say Groundhog's Day was a Christmas movie, but
I hit Groundhog's Day. I don't know.
you got to see that one. I love Bill Murray. I don't think there's anything else we really need to talk about, though, guys. I think we've kind of wrapped this thing up.
I think
Yeah.
so too.
We will see you guys on Monday, and as always, take care.
This has been another episode of the Fantasy Football Dudes podcast. Remember to rate, review, and follow. For more information, go to www.thefantasyfootballdudes.com. And remember, we are sorry for absolutely nothing.